Well, good morning, hockey fans. Here from beautiful Calgary, Alberta, more specifically Springbank, the foothills of the Rocky Mountains here for our U15 Edge Showcase here this weekend. My name is Jason Barch. I'm with Barch TV. I'll be bringing you the action here coast to coast for the Big Red Machine today as they square off against their rivals. Even more so after last night, this will be Delta Black, the black version of the Delta Hockey Academy team. The team sitting currently number 2 in the U15 division for the CSSHL, and a high-powered, big, physical, strong hockey club. And the boys in red have got their work cut out for them today. But if they provide that effort that they did yesterday, I know we're not going to be disappointed. No roster changes for the Big Red Machine today, as Coach Jesse likes what he sees, and he likes it a lot. Same line will be out there, of course, with Quinn Underwood sitting this one out with his upper body injury. And maybe if I get an opportunity to grab him, he's always good for some conversation along the way. Not a stranger to talking, that Quinn. I enjoy his company, and he's always got some good insight. Looking at the matchup for today, both teams have played 32 games, but the record stands on its own. Delta Black, like I said, being one of the top teams in our division this year, 27-4-0-1, with a high-flying goals for average of almost 7 goals per game and a very stingy 2.4 goals against average. An effective power play and penalty kill for sure, but look at that number at the bottom, penalty minutes per game. The highest penalized team in the league, which tells me they play a big, tough, physical game, and the boys have got to be ready for that here today. Looking at the leading scorers for each of these teams today, leading the way for the Big Red Machine, sits atop our leaderboard is Lance Bryant with 37 points, 12 goals, 25 assists, and look at that number for Bentley Gillis. He's the leading scorer. They've got 2 players sitting at 71, but Bentley's got 37 goals, 34 assists, and a whopping 60 penalty minutes as one of the big guns up front for Delta Black. Looking at the starting lineup, Coach Jesse likes what he sees, and he does so in the form of Lance Bryant, Max Chen, and Christian Bowen. All 3 of those young men combined for 12 points in the Delta White victory yesterday, if you can believe it, with Bowen leading the way with a 5-point night. Blaine Barch and Lucas Pandachuk getting the nod on defense. They've been playing great on the back end for OHA. And oh my goodness, Lyndon, I'm sorry, I got Jonah's picture up there from yesterday, but Lyndon Hartford's going to get the nod in net today. And speaking about Lyndon, let's have a look at his numbers. Goals against average of 3.87 with an 89.9% save average of 8-6-1. 3 shutouts, and probably the most notable stat on this page is his favorite snack are, in fact, granola bars. So, as we get settled in here in the next couple of minutes from the Edge School, we're going to be bringing you the U15 OHA Big Red Machine squaring off against Delta Black from Springbank, Alberta. The U15 showcase will get you guys fired up at home, and we'll be back in just a couple minutes.
The following is a Barch TV production.
All right, folks, welcome back here to Kyle Stewart Memorial Arena, right next door to the Alumni Arena that we played in yesterday. Jason Barch will be bringing you the action here today on Barch TV. I'm happy to be with you guys. Good morning from Penticton. Good morning to folks watching in Alberta, as the boys in red are set to do battle with, we'll call it the Big Black Machine, as Delta have had a fantastic season to this point. But the way that the Big Red Machine has been playing, let's see if they got a little fire left in them from yesterday. As we're about to bring you the first period face-off, brought to you by Sun Valley Dental Center in Osoyoos, home of the Hockey Smiles, as Delta picks up control of the puck, and they're going to get the puck in deep. Back to collect the puck there. Lucas Pandachuk applies some contact on his man down low, as Barch now picks up the puck, and he moves the puck up the left side, gets it up to Chen, trying to get through the neutral zone. Back to collect it now as he strips it off of Chen's stick is Delaney for Delta, as breakout pass, or the exit pass, interrupted there by Chen momentarily. Now, and a big hit down. A nice job by Christian Bowen. And Barch picks up the puck, and he looks asking for the stretch pass. Christian Bowen, the 5-point game yesterday. He's feeling it right now, and he just about got in scot-free there on that play. Nice play by Bowen. As Delta now comes back up the middle of the ice. Barch collects it. He spots Rasmussen coming through the middle. That's back host, rather. Tries to get it to Verrier right out in front. And puck battle for it right out in front of us here. Rasmussen out of the corner now. Delta now with some speed coming back the other way. Right up the middle, trying to split the defense, and decides to go wide. Takes a shot right on, and the first save of the game made by Lyndon Hartford. With no rebound. So just into this one, as teams still feeling each other out here a little bit. And again, I'm sorry about the vantage point here today, guys. I hate these end views, but I'm going to do my best to give you the play-by-play at the far end of the rink as much as I can see with these 52-year-old glasses I got. Now as the boys battle up the far side, here comes Reese Verrier. Sidesteps a check now. Mac Host gets the puck in. He's going to get the puck in deep into the near corner. And up off the netting, and we'll have a face-off inside the Delta zone. The good news is I'm not going to have to go side to side at the camera very much today. Trying to keep everything in frame for you guys. Face-off's going to be to the right of the Delta goaltender, Karpiak, who gets the start in net for Delta today. Levi Muir in to take the draw as OHA controls it in feet. And Leitner kept in at the left point by Wacharek out there playing with Liam Pratt today. As they get the puck right in on the Delta goaltender for their first shot of the game. Back the far side, Wahlgren battling with the puck in feet. And here comes Delta now coming back the other way. One-on-one with Wacharek on the far side. Crossing pass. Shot right in. It looks like the net's off. And we'll have a face-off inside the OHA zone at the very far end of the rink. See if I can frame that up for you a little bit better. Well, it looks like Delta, in fact, knocked the net off, so we'll have a face-off inside the neutral zone. Back to shot right on. Kicked aside there by Hartford. As heads up, Wahlgren gets hit right at center ice there. Going back for the puck there is Barch. Does a nice job of evading contact on the far side, and he's coming up the right side as he lugs the puck out past the blue line and turned aside there as he gets across the blue line, and back to collect it now is Pandachuk. Elects not to make a move on one of the Delta players, and sidestepping a check here on the near side is Levi Leitner. Now back to collect it is Barch. He's got the puck in behind the OHA net. As he comes up, he's going to drop it back for his partner, and they're going to try to come up the weak side. Center lane pass. That's a nice pass right up the middle now. We got some speed coming in. Here comes Tepe Noguchi. He had a goal for OHA yesterday. He gets the stick knocked out of his hand. And puck rimmed around here to the near side, and going after it there is Ryder Fortin. Delta's going to play the puck back, and back to touch it, or at least win the race, is Walton. And OHA is going to force a face-off inside the Delta zone. 3 minutes into this one, with 17 on the clock, and a couple of opportunities at either end. Noguchi in to take the face-off for OHA. He wins the draw, and Delta had it momentarily. Backhanded right towards the net is Vincent Biro. Now behind the net for Delta. They move the puck up the far side. Is Patrick. He's going to turn and fire it off of one of the OHA players. Walton watching his man, cutting to the middle. He's got a lane there, shot right on. A nice save by Linden there at the far side. On Delta's third shot of the game. Fortin now in the corner, surveying his options. Moves it up the right side. And tried this rinkside pass to Bowen on this side, or Biro rather. And Big Red Machine goes off on a line change as Fitzgerald provides some chase. Bryant, now Max Chen picks up the loose change, and he comes in down the right side waiting for a pass option. Tried to get it to Bryant in the center lane there as Delta breaks that puck out, and Wacherik fires the puck in. Back to collect it as Delta as they go D to D. Strong, disciplined, physical hockey team. And we got delayed offside. And no whistle as they allow OHA to break the puck out. Chen tried to feed it up to Bryant coming through. Sidesteps a check there is Christian Bowen. Coming back now, Bryant picks it up on his backhand. Whoop, almost turned over there right in front of the OHA net. We'll have a face-off as Hartford jumps on that. So nothing really too significant on either end as the boys, again, just kind of feeling each other out here right now. It's coming off a big victory yesterday. Delta White, the team that's had their number all season long. And boy, what a coup it would be to beat this team here today, as now OHA brings the puck out of their own zone. And that's Rasmussen. Shot right on. There's the first good save of the game by the Delta goaltender, and a Mac Host shot from the high slot. Now Reese Ferrier gets a shot. Another save. Not able to catch that. Two shots in here by OHA. Now as Rasmussen and Ferrier battle below the goal line, and Delta comes out with the puck. Pass up the left side. One-on-one against Pandachuk. Does a nice job of closing off his man. And Barch gets to the puck in the corner, and he moves it up the wall, and out comes Reese Ferrier. He gets checked there at the red line, and back comes Delta now as they quickly move on the puck in transition. Shot off of Pandachuk's stick into the corner, and boy, the shot counters here in the arena are absolutely out to lunch. So I'm not even going to try to match with them today. I'm going to do my best to try to keep accurate shots because they're only showing one shot for OHA, and they had two on that last Fury down at this end. Pass right out in front. Now Barch has got it in his feet, tries to kick it up, but it's stripped off that as Delta fires the puck towards the corner, and right pad save by Hartford. And apparently the shot watchers didn't see that one either. Oh, now far side, Pandachuk goes after it. Good forecheck pressure here by Delta now as OHA brings the puck out, and here comes Bates Walgren right down center as he cuts to the left side and backhands the puck, and it's turned over there, and Delta picks up the puck here at the blue line. Oh, and a good anticipation there by Noguchi as he comes off the bench. Right up the middle is Leitner, making a couple of moves but not able to get a shot off. Now good job there by Tepe. Good pressure now, and he gets upended as a result of his hard work. Walgren takes the puck off the right side, and he's trying to make moves here, and he's stood up physically there as they backhand the puck up the wall, and Noguchi's on that. Good job by Leitner laying some body there on the near wall. One-on-one shot, and they elect to play it as Hartford moves the puck up to his defenseman Fortin. Pass goes off a leg and back to regroup. And now up the center lane here. A good job there by Vincent Biro getting the puck in deep. Delta reverses course, and Noguchi going hard on Patrick in the corner. Nice job. 3-6, boy, I tell you, he plays like he's 6'3" out there. Attaboy, Tepe. As both Tepe and Vincent battle for it in the corner. Sorry, that's Fitzy. Kane Fitzgerald. Now Pratt. Shot. Oh, and a save through traffic. The puck goes to the far side by Pratt. A nice shot there from the right point by Liam Pratt, getting the shot through and in traffic. Puck flipped in and picked up by the Delta defense, and back the other way they go. So good shot there by Liam Pratt. Gives opportunities with a rebound and a shot from the perimeter there. Easily gloved down and held by Lyndon Hartford with 12:22 to go in the first period. This is where I'd have my color man fill in for me and talk about how he records shots. I miss you, Watts. Out there watching the U17 prep game in Penticton today as they face Wenatchee. I wish the boys well, as they've been playing some good hockey as of late. Fell the other day to rink in a shootout, which is unfortunate, as we are all OHA family. We're all part of the Big Red Machine. And speaking of the Big Red Machine, here he comes right down the middle. Christian Bowen brings it right in, backhand right in, and he's upended, no call. Scores! Lance Bryant on the rebound. And we're going to have a look at that replay, as I had followed Bowen into the end wall. But Lance Bryant, here comes Bowen right down the middle, gets a shot, goes right to the, and then following up is Lance Bryant. Beautiful job following it up, and the Big Red Machine goes up by 1 early in this one. And boy, it's going to put the pressure on Delta. And that's exactly what we did yesterday, is we put the pressure on them and keep up the intensity. And that's how good teams put victories together. Now Pandachuk across the blue line. Nice pass up the middle to Reese Verrier, as the boys have got smiles on their faces and playing with a little extra spring in their step. Back to collect it in behind the Delta net is Keatley, and he's going to set it up here as his wingers come through, and they're going to cycle back behind the net now. And start out here is Bentley Gillis, and he's coming back the other way. Pass to the middle, that's broken up, and the OHA is going to try to break out here. It's held in at the line now, and we got some room to skate up the middle. It's Captain Cruz brings the puck up center lane, takes it, and it's going to be offside at the line there as he was stood up at the blue line. He continued in, but the puck didn't, and then his line mate brought it in offside. So good start here for the boys in red. OHA up 1-0. Face-off controlled here by Isfeld, and he's going to go the length of the ice, and that's going to go for icing. So we'll have a face-off in deep in the Delta zone here. A couple of ticks off the clock there. As Levi Muir, Levi Leitner, and Bates Walgren out there up front for OHA. And we got Fortin and Walton on defense. Face-off right out in front of us here. Linesman drops the puck, and Isfeld picks up the puck here for Delta as he goes around the net. Builds up a little bit of speed and comes down the right side now. Tries the center lane pass. He gets it there. A shot turned aside there by Hartford at the far end. Saw that one all the way. Delta right now not putting too much traffic in his way, so he's able to see those shots now. And Leitner picks up the puck up the right side, and he's able to get the puck out to the neutral zone. And D to D here, or at least a rink-wide pass in, and that's going to go for icing as well. Back, no Delta player in sight there, so we'll have a face-off back down at this end. I like it when there's more play down here. We're going to have 2 periods of OHA offensive zone action, so looking forward to that. And boy, we had great view and great camera work on that last goal by Lance Bryant. Face-off to the right of Karpiak. Oh, good body there by Kane Fitzgerald. There's another young man that plays bigger than himself. Down the right side all alone. Shot, he scores. And that's how easy it is, as Wacher kind of lost his footing there, went down, and the Delta player had a wide open lane down the right side and made no mistake on that one. As we see the play develop here, and a stretch pass up the far side, and that's where the edge was lost right down and a shot in the back of the net. So back to live action as the game is now tied. And I've got 8 shots to 6, and the scoreboard here is 7-3, so they're way out to lunch. Maybe they can't see. Puck back up the far side now. Barch stops that line rush there at the blue line. The other way now as Delta gets across the blue, and they're going to get the puck in deep. After it there is Pandachuk. Pandachuk moves the puck around to the near side now, and Byro goes after it. Takes a contact there on the far side. Both Tepe and Barch come to his aid. Now Barch picks up the puck there and settles it down. He's going to come up the left side. He's going to go for a bit of a skate. And he makes a move on one guy. Here comes Blaine Barch. He's going to get a shot in, and the puck's going to go in behind the net as he allows his line mates to change. As Goodale now moves the puck up the left side. Puck turned over now as Bowen intercepted that pass at center ice. And he stood up at the blue line and back the other way now as Pandachuk takes his man into the corner there. And Bryant coming out to support. And good collapse there in the middle ice. Prevents Delta from getting that shot off in the dangerous high or low slot position. Now here we go. We got an opportunity coming back the other way. Here we go. Backhand right in front. Oh, and a nice play by following up. Oh, and another beautiful save by Karpiak on a Christian Bowen attempt as OHA has a couple of whacks at it there. And the lines change here. We're going to have an opportunity to have another one more quick look at that before the faceoff comes. And you can see here comes Max Chen in on his backhand. Gets one shot off, and he gets a pass right out to Christian Bowen, who didn't get quite all of the shot, but he did a nice job getting the shot off anyways. As OHA now, puck inside the Delta zone. Bouncing puck back the other way now. Here comes Delta down the left side. Trying to get around Fortin, far side, cross pass there. And he misses his man with the pass. As Chen, Bowen, and Bryant out there right now for OHA. Been a very productive line, especially yesterday, as I mentioned. 12 points between the three of those boys yesterday. Battle for it on the wall. Fortin's going to come in, and there's 4 red jerseys along the wall there. Dangerous situation if Delta comes out of the pile there with the puck, but back the other way now as they rim it to the near side. In behind the net. Misses that one. Into the corner as they move the puck up the wall. With the netting here, I have a hard time seeing numbers as OHA tries to get the puck out, and they do. They get it out of the zone. And backhanded in is Chen, who gets the puck all the way down. And looks like that was... They're allowing the change. Some don't think is icing. Not sure what the call was there. Face-off's going to be inside the OHA zone to the left of Lyndon Hartford. Puck at the right point. D-to-D pass just about picked off. Shot right on. Nice save at the left pad is Hartford. And OHA is able to get the puck out. Back to collect it here is Isfeld. And he's going to miss his man with the pass. And back to win the race there is Liam Pratt. So we'll have a icing face-off right in front of us here. As the game tied at 1. Shots in favor right now of Delta 9-8. On the scoreboard here it says 8-4, so we're going to have a bigger disparity here. Darius would like that. He always gives me a hard time for not counting shots when he thinks that they should be shots. Shot right on, there's one. As Hartford turns that to the corner now and back the other way. Now Barrier tries to get the puck across to Rasmussen. And Delta regroups inside their own zone. They do a great job of regrouping the puck and off of Wacherik stick into the OHA bench. So we'll have a face-off right out in front of them there in the neutral zone.
Battle for it in feet now. Delta picks it up out of the feet, and he's going to cut to the middle of this shot, way wide and high over top of the net there, as Pratt moves the puck up the wall and out into the neutral zone. Reese Verrier getting worked over there along the wall. Back now to collect it is Ryden Wacherick. He's going to move the puck up to Host. And nice transition to Rasmussen as he flips the puck. Sorry, this is Host. Flips the puck in. And Host carries the puck in deep into the far corner. He's still got his feet, stick in his feet. Shot right on, turned aside. And a nice shot from the left point there by Barch. And puck now in behind the Delta net as Jung picks up the puck there. Wahlgren puts a body on him. Nowitzki, he's going to move the puck up. And a good job there by Barchi holding the line there. Nice job, Blainer. Into the corner there, Wahlgren knocks his man down. And here comes the other way. And that touches the players on the bench in the Delta zone. So we'll have another face-off inside the Delta zone as that one went up and into the bench. Couple of good looks there. Face-off will be to the right of Karpiak. Levi Muir ties up his man as the puck comes through, and Leitner now backhands the puck into the corner. Muir going after it here. As Delta, he scores! Levi Muir! Caught the goaltender looking the other way as the defenseman behind the net struggled with that one. And Levi Muir, quick hands on the short side. We have a look. Little puck goes into the corner. Nice play by Leitner. Played there by the Delta player. And Muir watching him. You can see there that the Delta player had a tough time behind the net. And Muir makes no mistake. Levi Muir puts it in the back of the net. And OHA back up by a score of 2-1 on a quick hands, quick thinking play by Levi Muir. Here comes Rasmussen now as he backhands the puck across the blue line. Delta turns and fires the puck, rims it around to the far side. Picked up there by Verrier as he fires it towards the net, but it comes right into the near corner right in front of us. And Rasmussen. Verrier now watching his bat right out in front, and Rasmussen had a chance there as the goaltender knocks that away. As he had it, you can see there that they're really trying to stretch that center ice out. Battle for it right in front of the OHA bench. Puck squirts free, and Noguchi's able to, or Host rather, is able to backhand the puck inside as OHA, or the Delta team rather. I got my tongue all tied up here. Regroups inside their own zone. Pandachuk does a nice job of standing his man up. Puck to the center ice area as Delta turns and fires the puck in the far side. Pandachuk. He's got Host standing at the center ice. And it goes back to Pandachuk inside the zone. He wasn't expecting that. And turned over now. It's picked up at the left point. He walks it right in. A shot. Puck misses on the near side. And bouncing puck gets through the defenseman as he tries to play it like a soccer player. And here comes the speedy Mac Host. As Delta gets back to it, it's Kravchuk. Out over to his partner Isfeld, and back behind the net here is Kravchuk. Sidestep in the pressure there on Noguchi, and now they work up the center ice. Tepe took the stick out of his hand. He's got to be careful there. That's an easy slash call. If the referee had missed that one, a 4 official system would have saw that. Puck up the wall now as Byro is able to get the puck out, and he tries to go indirect pass off the wall as he had a man, and he's got all alone the Delta player in deep. As there's a hit from behind, it looks like boarding call, and I think Fortin's going to go to the box. And it looks like, so Ryder Fortin's going to go to the box for 2 minutes. Looks like a boarding or a cross check. I'm not sure what he's going to call it. Two minutes for charging. Okay, we'll call it charging. So 2 minutes on the clock there for Ryder, and OHA going to have to go to their first penalty kill here of the game. Yeah, very, very powerful, very talented power play unit is Delta Black. Cross seam pass. As Pandachuk gets to that. It's held in at the right point. A nice player. Now they walk the puck to the middle of the ice. They go D to D up top. So left point Cross seam pass, bouncing puck that goes off a leg. As Barch takes his man in the corner. He's going to try to tie him up on the corner. Does a nice job, but Delta comes out of the pile with the puck. And they move the puck up to the left flank, now up top. Looking for a shooting lane. Now pass down, walking downhill. Blocker save by Lyndon Hartford, and the puck goes now in behind the OHA net. Held in at the left point again as he walks the puck back. Pass up top. One-timer, Leon Dreisaitl's tile from the low post area. Back up top, we're going to have a shot here, and he misses way wide on the near side. And puck back up top as Delta now is moving the puck very effectively around the perimeter. Had a couple of looks and a couple of misses. Now as the puck goes to the wall, are the OHA going to be able to get it out? They're not. Good job there by Leitner as he pushes his man almost to the blue line. Good stick there by Barch, and he's able to knock that puck down and back now, and a good shift, good penalty kill shift there by OHA as they get the puck down the ice and allow their mates to change. Now Goodale's going to move the puck up for Delta as he zigzags through his own zone. Now up through the neutral zone with some speed. He's going to gain the blue line down the left side. Goodale stops there and fires the puck around to the near side. Now off the right wall. Shot. Ooh, and a nice cross pass there. He's not able to get his stick on it. A good opportunity as they cycle the puck down low. Delta now is kind of working the high cycle, and they get the puck knocked down to Wicherik now. Pratt going after his man. Now the puck's held in at the blue line. Getting the puck back to the center. Center lane up top. And they see that cross seam pass, and he's wide open. First save there by Hartford. Scrambled for it. I can't quite see what's going on. Shot, and that one goes off a leg into the corner. As Pratt and Wicherik now battling for it below the goal line. Liam Pratt doing a nice job. Off the wall, shot. That goes off a stick and out. And as Wicherik and Pratt play a little bit of give and go. As time has expired and they effectively kill that penalty, but as a result, we'll have an icing call. But they were able to change prior to that as the boys were going D to D back and forth. So we'll have fresh legs out, which is good. 1:06 to go here in the first period. OHA up 2-1 right now on the Lance Bryant goal. Or on the Levi Muir goal. Sorry, it was the second one. Bryant was the first one. On that quick hands play by Levi Muir. Boy, that was a beauty. Goaltender didn't see that one at all. He assumed he was going far side, and Levi tucked it in on the near side, and he was wide open. Here you go, Lance Bryant, speaking of which. Sidesteps contact, and it's stripped off his stick back in behind the net as Hartford sets it up there, and Liam Pratt at the end of his long shift goes off the glass, and they get it out. And a nice job here coming down the right side is Christian Bowen with a shot right on, and no rebound there as the goaltender eats that one. Another good rush here by Christian Bowen. So we'll have a face-off inside of the Delta zone. Right in front of us with 30.0 seconds here on the game clock in the first period. Barrier ties up his man as the puck now comes through around to the far side as Keatley moves the puck up now. As Delta turns and flips the puck in, that goes wide of the OHA net. The far side is Pandachuk now. Goes over top to his partner, Barch. Now Rasmussen, center lane pass, and they're going to get the puck out into the neutral zone as Host all over his man. Now coming back the other way, here comes Delta now. Some speed down the left side with only a handful of seconds left. And no shot at the whistle, and that'll do it for the first period. So a really good period by the Big Red Machine. They find themselves going into the locker room. As Mac Host has some words with one of the Delta players. Exchanging some pleasantries, no doubt. As the boys will head into the first period break here up 2-1 on a great first period effort, and they're able to cash in on the opportunities that they had on goals by Lance Bryant and Levi Muir. So we'll be back here in about 14 minutes time as I see them putting that time up on the clock. And Jason Barch here
enjoy the second intermission. Go refill your breakfast coffee, and we'll see you back here for the second period.
I'm at the my spot. It take blood, it take sweat, it take time. I won't stop. I'm in mode. I'm on go. I'm gon' die for my spot. I won't move. I won't shake. I won't drop for my spot. Been too long, been too strong. I won't bend, I won't break for my spot. Your hands in the air for this, hands in the air for this, hands in the air for this, hands in the. You should have your hands in the air for this, hands in the air for this, hands in the hands in the hands in the air. I ain't none at all. Wanted 10 cribs, wanted 4 cars, wanted more ice, wanted more grills. Set it in stone, told myself life better damn gear. Before I get ghosts and it get real. When the best set, bet it on slim, manifest twice. I had nothing left, ain't do nothing right, but when all in, loaded up dice, know I'm gon' win, work it out later. When the odds lean, back in my favor, ain't no taking back wages, pay it up full with a paper. Running, 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 running after that, running after that, running, running, running after that. What a come is it? Running, running, running after that. What a come is it? Running, running, running after that. I'm at the my spot. It take blood, it take sweat, it take time. I won't stop. I'm in mode. I'm on go. I'm gon' die for my spot. I won't move. I won't shake. I won't drop for my spot. Been too long, been too strong. I won't bend, I won't break for my spot. Your hands in the air for this, hands in the air for this, hands in the air for this, hands in the. You should have your hands in the air for this, hands in the air for this, hands in the hands in the hands in the air for this.
Well, welcome back to Springbank, Alberta, and the Kyle Stewart Memorial Arena here at the Edge School. As we recap the first period scoring, at the 8:09 mark of the first period, Lance Bryant, his 13th of the season from Christian Bowen. And then at 9:47, Weston Patrick, his 9th of the year from Nate Anderson for Delta, get their only goal of the period. And then at 14:17, the quick hands of Levi Muir, his 3rd of the season unassisted, puts OHA up by a score of 2-1 heading into the second period. Only one penalty in the first period. That was Ryder for charging at 16:15 of the first period, as we're about to get underway here for the second period. And just talking with some parents in the lobby at the break, and while I was waiting for my latte, the boys have been playing some really good hockey, and you know, they're starting to play as a team, as a unit, and it is, as a hockey fan, obviously as a dad, but as a hockey fan as well, it's really great to see these boys starting to play their best hockey of the season at the right time of year. And you know, at this stage in the game, any coach will tell you, it's almost like playing playoff hockey from this point forward, as the playoffs are right around the corner here. So shots in favor of Delta, 12-11. And four full shots are missed up on the clock there for OHA. For that, I am absolutely certain. As we start the period with Chen, Bryant, Bowen, Walton, and Fortin. And the second period face-off brought to you by Sun Valley Dental Center in Osuyas, home of the hockey smile. As the boys go back to work inside the Delta zone. Chen gets knocked over, and it looks like that could be the first power play opportunity for OHA, as they are now going to go to the power play for 2 minutes on a cross-checking penalty. And one of the 2 goal scorers, Levi Muir, in to take the draw to the right of Karpiak, as OHA gains control and held in at the line by Pandachuk. He had a hard time getting that one in his feet, so he had to backhand it into the corner, and Levi Muir now in the corner. Tries to hit Chen in behind the net now. Stepping up on that as the boys lose control of that. And the puck comes all the way down to Hartford. He sets it up. Pandachuk, Jones forechecking. Bouncing puck right out in front, and Hartford alertly jumps on that and allows for a face-off inside the OHA zone, as the boys have a hard time getting things going here. We got Bryant, Muir, Bowen, Chen, and Pandachuk out there right now for OHA. Face-off to the right here of Lyndon Hartford. Linesman checking the alignment. And puck's dropped as Bowen tries to come through and pick up that puck, and Delta's going to pick up the puck, and they're going to rag it all the way back to their own zone. So they go to D at their side, and they're going to turn and flip the puck all the way down. Icing, of course, waved off now as Lucas Pandachuk in behind the OHA net. Starts out now. Bryant hears footsteps, and he gets the puck up the wall to Levi Muir, but that pass escapes him, and it goes back into the Delta zone. And a little bit of back and forth as the boys are having a hard time getting things established inside the offensive zone. Now Chen's going to carry in. Carries the puck in. Drop pass there, and is sniffed out by the Delta player. And a nice job there. Now Chen's got it down low as he tries to get the puck out in front, but nobody there. And Pandachuk now collects it. Gets it back down to Bowen. Back to Pandachuk with a shot that goes wide. As Delta turns and fires it all the way down the ice, and back to collect it now is Lucas Pandachuk inside the OHA corner behind the net. As the forwards change. Gets it to Mac Host. Tries to go rink wide. And is picked up by Reese Verrier. Verrier's got a step. He comes down the right side, and he's just knocked off the puck before he can get a shot off. Now Host. Back up top. Barch has got a lane shot through traffic. And that's fought off by the Delta goaltender. And the puck now down into the corner. Rasmussen. Held in at the left point as time expires. and able to get it deep and all the way down the ice. And they've got 2 players coming back here for Delta. Dangerous play, and they're not able to get a shot off as that one goes up over top of the net. Good block there by Barch on a stick, and that goes up over top of the OHA net as Hartford was battling with his reverse play here to Reese Verrier in the corner. He gets it up the walls. Rasmussen absorbs contact there on the wall as they battle for it now as Ocherick comes in to try to support. As 4 Delta jerseys all the way around that as they continue to battle for it in their feet, and referee's seen enough, so he'll blow the whistle and we'll have a face-off inside the OHA zone. So 1 shot for OHA on that man advantage and nothing to show for it, as they really had a hard time kind of getting established inside the offensive zone. As Bryant, Chen, and Wahlgren come out with Pratt and Ocherick on defense. Puck in, feet now. Bryant gets it up the wall, and he's trying to hit Wahlgren down the far side as Delta comes back and regroups inside their own zone. Tipped on and coming through is Bryant as he tries to hit Wahlgren, as Chen's going to try to skate on it, and he just about won the race to that puck now. Bryant to Pratt, back to Bryant. Now Wahlgren drops it there for Chen. He cuts to the middle. He can't get a shot off. Good defense there by Delta as Bryant goes down in the slot, and Chen continuing to battle for it. He battles it all the way down to the bottom of the zone as Delta now starts out behind their own net. Reverse there to his defensive partner, and they come up the right side. And he fans on that pass as he gets it back to Ocherick as Pratt was jousting with his man. Is too many. Oh, as the lines were changing there, that was really, really close. And Tepe got away with a trip there as Finley goes into the corner, Delaney rather, goes into the corner. And not able to hold it at the right point is Lee, so he backs it off. Goes D to D on the far side as they swing through the neutral zone in transition. Back to pick it up is Ocherick. He tries to go off the wall to Chen, and Chen now look for that center lane support in the form of Kane Fitzgerald. And now back to pick it up there is Delta as they regroup inside their own zone. Stretch pass up the right side. Back to collect it now is Liam Pratt. He's being shadowed by his man. He drops it there for Ocherick. Goes up off the wall and out into the neutral zone as he's able to clear the zone. Delta now, he fans on that stretch pass. Tepe's all over him. Nice job there by 36. Puck in behind the OHA zone and face off as Hartford holds that on the short side of the net. So face off inside the OHA zone. To the left of Lyndon Hartford, shot right off the draw, and he whistles that wide. Held in at the right point. Indirect pass up to Gillis. He spins. And that goes off a skate and all the way down the ice. Back to collect it now is a Delta defenseman. And pass coming down, icing waved off. That pass right out in front, and that's up into the netting. As good stick there. As OHA will have a face-off inside their own zone. .29 here in the first period, or second period rather. Yeah, we're just over 5.5 minutes in. Face off to the left of Lyndon Hartford. Puck's one to the corner. And telegraph that pass to Shots and scores. Short side goal. As just a little hesitation in that pass as they try to pull off their defensive zone play. As the
defenseman for Delta just read that, jumped on it, and it's in the back of the net. So game's tied at 2. Hopefully that doesn't kill too much of the mojo for the boys in red as they get back to work now. The game tied. Getting the puck in deep. After it is Rasmussen on the far side. Now he takes a bump from his man. And Delta now starts out of their own zone, skating down towards the middle. Good back pressure here by Verrier. And Verrier battling with his man right out in front of us here. Puck up the wall. Delta controls it. And pitchforked out of the zone by Mac Host. Back to collect it now as they go D to D. Rasmussen watching his man. Stretch pass. Good stick there right up the middle by Host. And Delta now struggling to get out of there with the pressure between Bryant and Host. You got to be careful there, jumping off his chin, and player just got onto the bench before he had a chance off the side of the net. And Delta collects and back the other way now. Down the right side, shot over top of the net. That hits. And there's way too many guys on the ice. So a too many men call will put OHA back on the power play. Too many men as OHA is going to go back to the man advantage here. Game tied at 2. They're going to send number 10 to the box. So I'll put him up on the screen there. And 2 minutes on the clock. Bryant in to take the draw with Bowen and Pandachuk playing defense here for the face-off alignment. Pandachuk to Bowen. Oh, cross-seam pass is able to hit Bryant, but he's not able to field it cleanly. Now on the left flank, shot right on, left pad save. Oh, what a good rebound opportunity there as Delta turns and fires the puck down the ice here. Pandachuk now starts out of his own zone, comes up the middle. Pass up the right side to Bryant. It goes off of his stick all the way down the ice. And he follows up and gets to it first. Nice job by Lance. Good hustle. That's a good hustle play. And Pandachuk now picks the puck up off the wall, and he misses Bryant with the pass up top. And just sidestepping a check there was Bowen. Now Chen gains his own. He's going to fire it in all the way around, and Bowen's going to get to it first on his backhand. And that one rolls off of his backhand, and Delta turns and fires it all the way down the ice. So, again, really not much of anything going here. Goes off the Delta stick all the way down the ice, and now trying to collect it inside the zone. And here comes Delta. They're going to try to get a shorty here as a cross pass to the high guy. And he's going to regroup the puck. And offside will be the call there. So really not much of anything going on here in the power play. They got to kind of get back to work and not take too many chances here with the power play. They need to settle it down, maintain possession, and establish the zone. That's the first step. They did that early in the power play, a couple of plays down low between Bowen and Bryant, but Delta wins the face-off here, and they're just content to fire the puck down the ice. Back to collect it here is Barchin behind the OHA net. He goes back to the far side to Host. And the puck a little bit too hard off the wall. As Bart sniffs that one out, does a nice job there. As two Delta players, is a very aggressive penalty kill. As the Delta players all over the puck here as the team's back at even strength, and they kill off that penalty with very little danger that they had to face with that OHA power play.
fired in now, and that puck goes in behind the OHA net. Shot right on, and a nice save there by Hartford on the short side. As he holds his own on the short side of that one, and game still tied at 2. 10:44 here to go in the second period. Delta successfully kills off another OHA power play. Face-off won by OHA, and a bouncing puck right out in front, shot right on, and Hartford swallows that up as they try that same defensive zone play, and the defensemen are starting to get wise to that as they're reading it and jumping up on that. So the boys are going to have to call another play and throw another tool in the toolbox here and get the puck out of the zone, as Bryant wins that really cleanly. Chair goes up the wall, and a nice tip pass. There's a good breakout play there as Leitner now carries the puck up the middle as he goes zigzagging back and forth and trying to make a couple of moves. Gets knocked off the puck momentarily, but he regains control. Now pass right out in front, a good opportunity there, and doesn't get the shot off. Wacherick does a nice job of holding his own there on the line. And the puck back in as Pratt comes back to collect. We'll have a face-off, and all the way down to the far end of the ice we go here in the Delta zone. A little Black Betty on the arena microphone, or the speaker system. So Brian in to take the draw to the right of Karpiak. Down inside the Delta zone. He doesn't win that one as cleanly as he won the last one, so Delta picks up control there as they start to break out of their zone, and hopped on him there as back to collect it now is good hustle there by Fortin. As Bryant now able to get the puck out of the zone and across the red line. And Fortin's going to jump up in the play, and he's going to carry it in. He's going to make a spin, and he's got to be careful now. He's caught out of position. Back the other way. Good hustle coming back, and Tepe Noguchi closing the distance on Trentolance really well. Nice job, Tepe. Shot whistles wide on the far side. Comes around to the far side. That goes off a leg. And rebound in behind the OHA net now as they are starting to turn up the heat here a little bit. He should have taken the shot there. Instead, he tries to toe drag Tepe, and he didn't fall for it. As Wahlgren trying to battle for it there. Bouncing puck right in the high slot. As he's able to pitchfork the puck out into the neutral zone, and back to collect it is the defenseman. Turned over there as Wahlgren is able to sniff that one out. Now after it is Noguchi. Bouncing puck now back to collect it is Barch. Kind of rolls on him. He shoves off one guy and gets it. Nice play there by Vincent Byro, and back the other way comes OHA. Up the right side as he tried to hit Pandachuk. Delayed offside as he's going to have to come out and trying to stretch pass. Good read there by Verrier coming across, but it rolls over his stick, and now Delta comes back the other way. Got to get man up top. Shot. Kicked aside there by Hartford. And Byro right up the middle now. And he goes left to his man. He's going to get that puck in deep and go off on a line change. Good shift there by Vincent. Rimmed around to the far side. Rasmussen gains it on his backhand and tries to get it to Host coming off the wall, and back the other way. Here comes Delta. Picked up by Barch, who goes hard off the wall. He tried to hit Rasmussen there, and he gets the red line and backhands the puck in. And gets into it a little bit with the Delta player in front of the bench. And Pratt's going to turn and fire that in. Not able to get it in deep as it goes off the forward skate there. And Delta now collects inside their own zone. Almost a turnover right inside for Reese Verrier. And a good opportunity there with a dangerous turnover there inside the Delta zone. Verrier now on his backhand behind the net. Twist and turn, now Rasmussen. Host battling with his man on his side of the ice. And now he's going to close in. Does a nice job there, Mac Host coming back on the back pressure. Or Bowen, that's Christian Bowen playing out there with these guys right now in the middle of a line change. And now Verrier's going to turn, weave his way up through the middle and flip the puck in deep. And gloved down by Delta. Back to touch it is Wacherik as he goes over top. Tries to get it to Ryder Fortin. A good job there by Wacherik on Kim, who big forward there, comes out of the corner. Pass across, good stick by Fortin. He thwarts that effort. Now Christian Bowen trying to go up the wall. Bouncing puck. Delta quick on it. Shot. Nice blocker save there by Hartford, and the puck caroms around all the way back down into the Delta zone. Max Chen all over it, and he gets tied up momentarily. Bryant takes a bump from his man. He gets it back down, and he tries to get, yes, he gets it to Chen on the left side. Max Chen now with the puck in the corner, in behind the net. Tried to hit Bowen there on the wall. Indirect pass by Walton. Did a nice job trying to get that puck to him. Now he's going one-on-one with Fortin as he cuts across, waiting for high support. Good job by Lance Bryant coming back. Shot that goes off a stick into the netting right in front of us, and we'll have a face-off inside the OHA zone. So 6:06 left to go here in the second period. Game's tied at 2. Shots in favor of Delta, 17 to OHA's 13. On the clock here, they got 15-8, which isn't even close. Now Wahlgren gets it through the Delta player's feet as he gets upended. And sorry, bad camera work there. Back the other way, here comes Delta. Shot right in and off a stick there. Another good stick by Ryder. And the puck into the netting. We'll have a face-off to the right of Lyndon Hartford. Just a chance for yours truly to have a little sip of latte. Levi Muir in to take the draw. Leitner comes out of that with it. Tries to backhand it. He does. He gets it out into the neutral zone. As Delta now transitions quickly in the neutral zone. Shot. Handcuffed Hartford, but he's able to fend it off into the corner. Pass out in front. Nobody there. And the puck's going to go all the way down the ice. And icing's waved off. 5:26 here to go in the second period. They're going to try that home run stretch pass. And Lyndon's got to play that. And he's going to freeze it. So we'll have a face-off right out here in front of us. Not taking any chances on a 2-2 game, and that's a good play. So Rasmussen, Verrier, Host up front with Pandachuk and Barch out here for the defensive zone face-off. You can see the different alignment. They're going to run a different play as that shot. Nice save there by Hartford as he kicks out the left pad and makes a brilliant save there on Delta. Very quick to get to that 2-on-1 down low. Pandachuk going after his man, Giles. And off the glass and out. Mac Host now plays it in the neutral zone with some speed. He's going to try to get through the two Delta defenders, the Twin Towers, both big boys down there, as they stretch that out. Waiting for the high guy. And that goes off of Hartford into the cheap seats as that one makes it over top of the netting. So, another good save by Hartford, and he keeps his team tied at 2. Face off on the far side, inevitably. Noguchi in to take the draw here for OHA. Delta controls. Something that I've noticed that the best teams are always doing well in the face-off circle. Look out, Tepe. Good spin off that one. Back the other way. Here comes Delta in tight. Can't get a shot off. Tries to wrap. Nice play there by Wacherik on the short side. And off a skate now. And here Vincent Biro coming back up the ice. And nice backhand pass to Tepe. And he's able to get through the defenseman, but the puck rolls to the end wall as he goes after it there. Fitzgerald going in to support him. Now Noguchi out of the corner. Backhand right out in front. And a couple of whacks at it. Nice play down low by 36 Tepe Noguchi, who's continuing to impress with his tenacious play for OHA this weekend. So 3:51 on the game clock here in the second period. Game's tied at 2. Shots in favor of Delta 20 to OHA's 14. As the face-off will be to the left of the Delta goaltender Karpiak. It'll be Lance Bryant in to take the draw for OHA. The puck goes to the corner. He's held up momentarily. He's hauled from behind, and he's going to draw a penalty. And I feel that this is going to be a Delta penalty, and it is. As Liam Pratt controls to Wicherik. Hartford vacates the net. And that's not possession. That whistle should not be blown. He redirected a pass. It's not possession. There's no way that that should be called. And that's frustrating. But, again, they don't ask for my opinion. Leitner controls, gets it up top. Pandachuk with a shot through traffic, kicked aside with a right pad save by Karpiak. Now back up top. Pandachuk's got it up the top of the zone as he gets the puck down to Verrier, or that's Host on the far side. Mac Host now on the right flank. Over to fake shot up top by Pandachuk, down low. Back to Host, back up to Pandachuk. Pandachuk collects it again. Shot through traffic. Rebound in front. They score! OHA relentless. And the power play comes through with started with a beautiful seeing eye shot by Lucas Pandachuk. As you can see them moving the puck back and forth, and he's able to get the shot through. I'm going to have to look at the website here to see who scored that. On a great play and good patience exhibited by the assistant captain Pandachuk. As we're back to live action, don't pay any attention to that power play graphic on the screen there as he cuts to the middle of the shot that goes off a stick and up and out of play. As I'll wait for the website that's Cruz Rasmussen from Levi Leitner. That's officially what they're chalking that one up to. So Rasmussen from Leitner on the power play, and OHA back up 3-2. Battle for it in the corner. Barch gets it up the wall to Chen, and he's going to start out of the zone. He gets it by the first check, and down after it there is Bryant, and he goes to the corner. He's upended. In behind the Delta goal. Relentless pressure there by Christian Bowen, having another really solid game for OHA as Pandachuk's able to hold the line momentarily, one-on-one with Barch as he goes after it now. Jousting with his player, and they go to the corner. Oh, and a good finish there by Pandachuk as he puts a good chop on his man. As Delta now collects inside their own zone. Under 2 minutes to go here in the second period. OHA up 3-2. As I thought that maybe hit someone on the bench, but going to play that up the wall is Bryant, and that's going to go for icing. So it has been, I agree with you, Will. At times it's been frustrating, especially easy ones like that. You know what I mean? And hey, you never know what's going to turn out, but guess what? The power play gods looked favorably on us, and that's your follow-up comment right there. 100%, the power play worked it out. So these things do have a way of working themselves out. I'll try not to get too riled up in the moment, but you know me. Barch now gets it up to Chen as they exit the zone. Rink-wide pass. He's got Bowen on the far side. Slams on the brakes. He's waiting for his mates to change as Chen comes in to support and gets stripped off the puck. Back the other way. Here comes Delta. Good play by Fortin, sniffing that one out. And it's held at the line and out now into the neutral zone. And coming in offside was the Delta player there. He just had his teammate trapped in the zone by a step. So face off inside the neutral zone. Just outside of the OHA zone. Levi Muir, a goal scorer out there for OHA today. He's going to take the draw. As Walton picks up the puck, and he's able to get it out of the zone and into the neutral zone, as Delta now backhands the puck inside. Back to collect it. Now Walton backhands it over top to Fortin. Far side, Leitner picks it up on his backhand, does a nice job of collecting that. Takes a bump in front of the Delta bench as they battle for it and sticks there. Good back pressure there by Levi Leitner. He never quits on the puck ever. And I sure like how that young man plays the game. He does not quit. He doesn't slow down. Had the fortunate opportunity of coaching Levi both in minor hockey and spring hockey, and just a great young man. Shot from a sharp angle there. As time winding down here in the second period. We're under a minute now, 33 seconds, as a matter of fact, as Delta flips the puck in on Hartford. That was going wide. Now Pratt picks it up on his backhand and comes over top to Wicherek. He backhands it and gives it to Giles right out in front. They got a dangerous play developing here. There's a shot, and Hartford wants nothing to do with that. And he gloves that one down and slows it down with 17.3 seconds remaining in the second period. OHA up right now 3-2 on that last goal by Cruz Rasmussen. Tepe Noguchi now in to take the draw here for OHA. Battle for it in their feet as they try to kick it free, and coming through is Liam Pratt on his backhand. He gets it up the wall to Byro, takes a bump shot, and that was going wide, but Hartford's going to glove that down, and we're going to leave that one off the shot clock. .1 seconds here to go in the second period, and if Noguchi can win this, maybe they can salt that away and go into the locker room pleased with their effort. Shot right on, rebound right out front, scramble for it, and Fitzgerald comes out of the pile with it, and that'll do it for the second period. As for some frantic activity inside the OHA's crease there to close out that period, but shutting the door is Lyndon Hartford, and he can go to the locker room for a well-deserved break as the boys head into the second intermission, up a goal on the Delta juggernaut, Delta Black. As we will join you in about 14 minutes' time, as they're already running the clock on me. Man, they are fast here. And we'll be back in 14 minutes' time for the conclusion of this one. And it's been a beauty so far. OHA up 3-2. Stay tuned for the third period.
I'm at the right spot. It take blood, it take sweat, it take time. I won't stop. I'm in mode. I'm on go. I'm gon' die for my spot. I won't move. I won't shake. I won't drop for my spot. Been too long, been too strong. I won't bend, I won't break for my spot. Your hands in the air for this. Hands in the air for this. Hands in the air for this. Hands in the. You should have your hands in the air for this. Hands in the air for this. Hands in the hands in the hands in the air. I ain't none at all. Wanted 10 cribs, wanted 4 cars, wanted more ice, wanted more grills. Set it in stone, told myself life better damn gear. Before I get ghosts and it get real. When the best set, bet it on slim, manifest twice. I had nothing left, ain't do nothing right, but when all in, loaded up dice, know I'm gon' win, work it out later. When the odds lean, back in my favor, ain't no taking back wages, pay it up full with a paper. Running after that, running after that, running after that. What a come is it? Running after that. What a come is it? Running after that. I'm at the right spot. It take blood, it take sweat, it take time. I won't stop. I'm in mode. I'm on go. I'm gon' die for my spot. I won't move. I the air for this. Hands in the, you should have your hands in the air for this. Hands in the air for this. Hands in the, hands in the, hands in the air for this.
Well, welcome back, folks, here in Springbank, Alberta, in the Edge School, specifically the Kyle Stewart Memorial Arena, as you see on the boards at the far end of the rink. Our second period scoring summary brought to you by Sun Valley Dental Center. Second period scoring is as follows: at 5:38, Kevin Goodale on Delta Black from Easton Isfield. Goodale's 16th of the year. And then at 17:08, Cruz Rasmussen, his 12th of the year, from Levi Leitner for OHA, gets OHA back to 3-2. The out-of-town scoreboard today, the only other OHA team in action as we speak is the U17 prep team, right now leading the Wenatchee Wild by a score of 4-0. The interesting thing about that game is the number of call-ups that the prep team is called on for this game. It's got to be 5 call-ups from the U17 team playing in that one today, and contributing offensively on the scoreboard is Bryson Campbell from the U17 team is notched to 3 assists in that one, with Tyler Donaldson scoring a couple of goals. And so the boys are doing well. On the other side of the Rocky Mountains, back home in Penticton, the U18 Black Prep team, the female team, is playing later today at 3:15, and the U18 boys team is also playing a little bit later today. So we wish them well on their journey as we're all one big hockey family here at OHA as we get set to get underway here for the third period, as the sticks come over the wall and you hear the very characteristic sound of the period starting face-off, as OHA up 3-2 on Delta Black. And I tell you, they're going to have to be prepared for all the guns here in this third period, as Delta is not going to want to lose this hockey game. Pandachuk now, he moves the puck across to Verrier, who takes it on his backhand. He fires the puck in wide of the Delta goal, and the puck bounces out to the far side now as Kim picks up the puck here for Delta as he back and forth passes over to Keatley on the near side, tries to get it by Matt Host, and he does, and the puck bounces over Barch's stick all the way down the ice. He's in a foot race going back. He does a nice job leaning into his player as they grind for it down low. Bouncing puck in the corner. Delta now moves it over, and Pandachuk picks it up in behind the OHA net. Be careful, look out. And here they come. They're bringing the forecheck. They're bringing the deep pinch. You name it. They're going to pull out every tool in the toolbox here to get back into this one and to get back into the driver's seat of this game. A very talented hockey club. Great program is Delta, as Fortin flags that down with a high stick. It is picked up by Delta, so no call. Short side as they wrap the puck around. No call there as the man goes down, and Bryant moves the puck up now to Bowen, and they're coming. They're bringing the physicality now, and they're going to try to intimidate OHA here into submission. Getting knocked off the puck there, and Pandachuk at the end of a very long shift. Oh, sorry, that's Walton. I was going to say Panda's been out there a long time, but it was 26, not 2. Didn't see the 6 there as Pratt goes into his man. Wacherik moves the puck around to the far side to Chen. Blind pass up the middle, and is picked off there by Delta as they get the puck out to the neutral zone as he absorbs contact on the far side. Now, they're going to get that puck in. They're going to ground and pound, as they would say in the UFC, as they get the puck in deep and go to work with the physicality and the land bodies. There's a very big team right out front. Shot. Beautiful save by Hartford as he goes sliding to his right and closes the door on the Delta attack. Now up the far side, Fitzgerald gets upended as Bowen now tries to control the puck, spins off of one check. Delta picks up the puck and back the other way. Now they come with some speed. One-on-one down the far side, which Eric does a nice job of stemming that one as Pandachuk now slows it down. He says that's such a good way, and Mira was not expecting that pass as that was right in behind him. Walgren, as the puck now bounces in as Barch slams on the brakes, moves the puck up the middle now. Leitner passes up to Pandachuk. Pandachuk here coming down the right side with a shot towards the goal. Kicked aside. Barch gets there first, and he golfs it into the corner here, and it takes a referee bounce and a nice OHA bounce into the corner. And back the other way, here comes Delta. Down the right side. Cutting in on the forehand job. Nice stick there by the OHA defense. Barch now trying to play it back down to his partner. Battle for it in the corner. Now Noguchi comes in to help out. Wahlgren gets it off the wall, but not out. Shot, and that's going wide, but Hartford's going to glove that down, and we'll have a face-off inside the OHA zone. So we're getting some cheers from everybody at home, and Team Rasmussen there with Cruz having a goal here today for OHA. Cheering them on from Penticton. As the boys go back to work now, as battle for it in the corner there. Noguchi comes in to support. Now Delta comes out, and the puck's going to come all the way down the ice off a stick. And the boys are working hard, Karen. They're playing well and hanging with this very talented, top-end talented team. As they're trying to get around Walton on the far side. He hits the side of the net. It sounded a lot closer than it was as it hits the iron right on the base of the net. As Delta now comes out of the corner. To the right point, the shot doesn't get through, hits some bodies, picks up the point, and picks up the puck in the slot. Now at the left point, nice job there by Bowen, and he's able to push his man off the puck now coming down the right side. Here comes Christian Bowen. Flips it in. Oh, it's Fitzgerald, sorry, 18, not 10. As Fitzy did a nice job of getting that puck in deep, and back the other way now, coming one-on-one with Pratt. Down the right side, Delta changing. He shoots that high, way over top of the net. And being watched there by Barrier now. Pratt's going to bring the puck up the right side as he gets the puck out to neutral zone. And a good job on the back pressure there. Coming to help out now is Ryan Wacherick, and he does a nice job getting the puck out and off the wall into the neutral zone as Delta regroups. 15 minutes here to go in the third period, and he missed that one. That's going to go for icing. And he missed it, so that's icing all day long, and we'll have a face-off right out in front of it. We're starting to get some Delta jeers in the stands here. They didn't like that icing call, but he missed it. He flat out missed it. Frustration will start to be setting in here for Delta, and maybe they'll take an untimely penalty here. That would be wonderful. As puck now in behind the Delta net. Cherick pinching up on his side. Nice job there by Ryden as he continues to push the puck up the wall, and bouncing puck there gets by Bryant, and he's in a foot race coming back. Here comes the Delta player. Shot. Beautiful save by Lyndon Hartford at the far side with the right pad. On a good opportunity there coming down the right side, and we're going to have another icing call. So icing will bring and they're going to try to bring that Delta player back on the ice, and they will. Good job, heads-up play there by the linesman. See, Will, I'm not always on the linesman's case or the official's case. Nice job there. Face off to the left of Karpiak. Coming right through is Lance Bryant. Chen now coming in to support, and the puck gets by him as Kravchuk now comes out of the zone with the puck, and he's big forward and fires it right in on Lyndon Hartford, who steers it to the corner routinely. Now back to pick it up here on the far side. Barch reverses directions. Now Delta gains control and behind the net. Shot, that whistles wide on the far side. Puck caroms around to the right point. Now it's picked up out of the corner, and OHA had opportunity to pull it out now as Pandachuk goes in behind the OHA net, slams on the brakes, gets the puck up the wall. Touch passes, they try to get it out, and they do. And now we got to get by this little defenseman here as Bryant tries to get around him. And Christian Bowen staying with it as back the other way here now comes Gillis. Bentley Gillis now coming up the side. He's trying to go one-on-one with Bart. Does a nice job of shutting him down. 71 points for Delta this season. And getting shut down there inside the slot as the puck bounces out to the neutral zone now. And you can tell that Delta's starting to grip their sticks just a little bit tighter. 13 minutes, 15 seconds here to go in the third period. And Leitner now moves the puck up to the far side. Chen elects not to as he goes off on the line change to get the puck in deep. Good decision there as Levi Muir after him now as the Levi line's out for OHA. Wahlgren, bouncing puck to the wall, golfs at it. Leitner takes a shot, goes off the Delta player. Now into the corner here is Isfield. Good job there by Wahlgren, not giving up on the play, and then he's able to keep the puck in deep. After it, the far side now is Lee. As he moves the puck up the wall. Good play there by Leitner, and he gets the puck in deep. He's going to go after it, Hal. He's not going to slow down as he gets to Isfeld and does a nice job of pushing the puck up the wall. And back out to center. Here comes Delta. Nice job there coming across as Tepe and Noguchi now. And they got some numbers coming back the other way as they start a line rush. Flipped out to the center, and they're not able to hit Tepe coming through the center line. And back now as Noguchi turns and fires the puck and gets it in deep. That's what we got to do. Play down here, boys. Byro applying some pressure now. Noguchi swings through. And here comes Delta as Byro intercepts that pass momentarily and back the other way. Here comes Isfeld down the right side across the blue line with a shot kicked out on a right pad save by Hartford. And not able to clear the zone now as Delta regains possession. They've got the possession down low. Bouncing puck out in front. And no harm, no foul there as they go off the glass, out and down the ice, and that'll be enough for icing. So we'll have an icing call and a face-off down in the OHA zone with just under 12 minutes here to go in the third period. So goals today by Lance Bryant, Levi Muir, and Cruz Rasmussen. Assists by Bowen and Leitner. Face off to the right of Hartford. The puck goes around. He tries a wrap play on the short side and not able to get there as OHA does a nice job of collapsing down on that as they get the puck out into the neutral zone, barely, just across the blue line. Pratt now moves the puck across to the far side. As Keatley gets the puck in deep for Delta now. Pratt comes back. He's got it on his forehand, spins off a one check, and back down below the goal line. Delta controls inside their own zone. They get the puck up top of the shot. Doesn't get through. Good blocker in front. I think that was maybe Noguchi blocked that one. As they go rink wide to the near side. And Fitzgerald's going to cycle back into his own zone. We've got to be careful about bringing it back into our own zone against a talented Delta team. And here they go. Back to work. Pass right out in front. And another save by Hartford. And he's standing tall, keeping the big red machine in this one. And we get a chance to clear the zone. We got to clear the zone. Now Byro up the left side as he gets bumped off the puck, and they get the puck off the wall and knocked down with a glove. Clearly hit a OHA player as they're hemmed in here in their own zone now. And that's how quickly talented teams make you pay for it. As Pratt now gets the puck down, playing out there with Wicheruk right now, or with Wicheruk rather. And I heard footsteps coming out this way. Good job there as the boys are trying to get this puck out of the zone. Shot right on, rebound. No rebound as Hartford collects that one with the glove hand, and that'll give the boys a chance to have a change and get some fresh legs out there as they were on their heels for that shift. 10:04 here to go. Midway mark through the third period. OHA up 3-2. And the Delta White team has just showing up here as clearly they're going to be taking the bus together all the way home now as Pandachuk flips the puck up through the neutral zone. Rasmussen watching his man. Barrier collapsing on his man there too. Barch over to Pandachuk, spins off. Nice pass up the middle. Tries to hit Barrier coming through the middle lane. And that take off his skate. And Mac Host just about pulling that one in. As here comes OHA. Barrier's going to flip the puck in, but yeah, and it's going to get in deep. As Rasmussen closes in on his man. Turnover here as Host fires the puck in behind the Delta net. Rasmussen goes to the corner with his man. Bryant now with him. As they're in the middle of a line change, as Delta now goes for the stretch up the far side, and they're going to try to stretch out this offense and give them a good chance to get out. As Barch moves the puck up and alertly not touched there by OHA as they're just completing a line change.
and very alertly didn't touch the puck there, as that could have been easily too many men, as there are a couple of legs hanging over the wall still on the ice surface. 9:03 here to go. OHA up 3-2. Shots in favor of Delta, 28-19. As they get the puck up and out of the zone, back out to the neutral zone, as OHA puts their forecheckers back to work here. Pandachuk now on the right side, over to Barch, just about turned that one over, as he's gonna get the puck in deep, and that's a quick whistle by the linesman again. Like, that's a race to the hash marks, and he blew the whistle at the ringette line, and I still think it was an even skate at that point. So frustrating, but it's the way it goes. These things have, like Will says, things have a way of working themselves out. 8:41 here to go. Face off to the left of Hartford inside the OHA zone. Delta gets possession. They get the puck in deep. Pandachuk to the near corner. Now up off the wall as Bryant trying to get the puck out. Battling for it down low. And two Delta players along with Pandachuk and Bryant down low, as they try to move the puck up the wall, and in comes Christian Bowen, who gets the puck out down the right side. He's going to get the puck in deep and go off on a change. Max Chen brings the puck up the far side, and Levi Muir, he's got a goal for OHA today. Coming off the bench is Levi Leitner. We got the Levi line out there again with 8 minutes to go here in the third period. Crossing pass doesn't get through. Blockered down, or paddle blocked there by Hartford. He's going to get a penalty. He's going to get a penalty for sticking his knee out. And that's a dangerous hockey play. That's how kids get really hurt. And it's a good thing the officials picked that up. And like Will says, things have a way of working themselves out. So 43 is going to go to the box for 2 minutes. OHA is going to have a power play man advantage here for 2 minutes or less. And nice call. Thank you, Mr. Referee. Face-off will be to the right of Karpiak, the Delta goaltender. Barrier wins the draw. Barrier now on the half wall, gets it up top to Pandachuk. He's going to get the shot through, tipped, knocked down by the Delta player. And that could have been dangerous, as Pandachuk not able to hold the line, and he's under siege here. Gets the puck over to Leitner, and very calmly regains control as they get it back now to Host, who's going to retreat down inside the OHA zone. It's a 4-minute penalty for kneeing, so they called it kneeing. I've got 2 on the clock, so we're going to have to change that. So they got a 4-minute penalty here, as Pandachuk is going to retreat. Didn't give it back to Host. You got to be careful not to turn it over. They just about turned it over. And you know Delta is going to be looking for a shorty here on this one. It's, again, talented hockey team. Pandachuk, indirect pass out to the neutral zone. And an interference call. So here we go, as Delta is going to go down 2 men now. I'm going to have to reset. So we got 3:07 on the initial penalty. We got a 5-on-3 here, as the official goes over to talk to the Delta coach. We're clearly not happy with that one. We're going to see if I can get this back in. While he's talking, I have to do this 1 second at a time. So 16 gets 2 minutes. 43, I'm going to give him 3 minutes, and even if it's 3:07, but at least it gives you the idea. Close enough for now. Got my fingers are doing the walking here. Is OHA 5-on-3, a good opportunity here, as Rasmussen battling for the puck, and Goodale comes out. They got to be careful that they don't want to take a Rasmussen. Now they got a man without a stick. Sharp angle shot there by Bowen.
as Delta turns and fires the puck down the ice. And the Delta player without a stick there, and coach is coming out of his skin there, wanted a slashing call. And here comes Pandachuk. He kind of rags the puck in across the line, and Bowen gains the zone. Back to Pandachuk. He's got it up top. Lucas Pandachuk over to Mac Host, and they're in no hurry but a goal would be nice to Host. Back to Pandachuk. We need some traffic if they're going to shoot it to Rasmussen. Played well there by Goodale. And get the puck back up top to Pandachuk. Pandachuk to Bowen. Back to Pandachuk. You get those shots through, and they got to collapse in for a rebound. Now go to the net. Go to the net. Oh, take the shot. Take the shot, Lucas. Come on, Mac. Far side, Pandachuk. Let's get some traffic and let's get a shot. You got rebounders in front. You can outnumber them in the rebound. Now take the shot. Shot. Short angles. Short side. Good save there by Karpiak and Host. Back to Pandachuk. 30 seconds in the first penalty. Host. Bowen. Shot right in front. Oh, and a good play there. Backdoor play by Rasmussen as that goes up and over top of the net. Back up top. Pandachuk. Get that shot through. Tip. Oh, and he just missed. He just missed that by inches. Nice play there by Host. Back up to Pandachuk. Into Bowen. And they're going to have a stretch pass. They're going to have a guy coming out of the box, and they could hit him. And Giles, he's going to turn and fire the puck all the way down the ice. And Hartford's going to take that and force a face-off. So down to 57 seconds here. See if I can get that a little closer for you guys. As OHA working in their favor, but they really got to be careful now because the referee's going to be looking for an opportunity. Just missed on the far side. As OHA still on the power play for another 50 seconds. Battle for it along the wall. And coming out of the pile now, here comes Reese Verrier. Verrier spins off one check to Barch. Here, shot by Muir, goes off the top of the glass. Verrier is able to get a puck in deep. Levi Muir jumps on that, nice play. Leitner gets knocked down. Chen, pass in front, oh, in a wrong color jersey there. Isfield picks it up, and he comes back out, and he flips it down the ice. Back to pick it up is Blaine Barch with 4:02. And he's being handed there by Isfeld. Did a nice job there. Back to Muir. He spins and gets it up off the wall. Delta gets possession here, and they got to be careful as time expires, as all penalties have been killed by Delta. They got the puck down low. Barch battling down the corner now, and Delta out of the corner with the puck. Get to the left point. Gets a shot. Nice block there by Levi Leitner. It goes into the corner on the far side. Puck now down low as Barch goes down low. He tries to flip the puck past the Delta player down deep. Now back to the right side. Back into the corner. Battle for it in the corner. Delta now with control out of the corner. And they try the cross seam pass to the left point. He's going to walk it into the shot. Doesn't get through. Good block there by Levi Muir. 3:13 here to go. And OHA up by 1 with Muir trying to move the puck up the wall. Held in at the left point. Back down to the left side, and Hartford gloves that. I think that was going high, but I'm going to give him the shot, the benefit of the doubt there. So let's reset the game here. 3:02 remaining in this one. OHA up 3-2. Face off to the right of Lyndon Hartford, and we're going to have a look to see when the Delta net becomes vacated as Karpiak comes out pretty much to the hash marks. He's waiting for a signal from his coach as to what he wants to do. OHA is going to want to get this puck in deep as Wahlgren battling for it here at the right point. Good, nice job there by Brian. He's able to get the puck out of the zone and flip that puck in deep. And into the corner now as Bryant does a nice job kicking the puck free, and it bounces out to the slot. We got a shot opportunity as Wahlgren had the puck roll on him, and he fired it up over top of the Delta net. And stretch pass there as Fortin was playing up really high, and that plays offside. Two and a half minutes here to go. Neutral zone face-off, so the goaltender will stay in for sure. But if they get the puck in deep, we're going to have a look to see if Karpiak is going to go to the bench. 2:31 here to go as the puck rolls back into the Delta zone. Picked up by Isfeld, a talented forward there for Delta as he moves the puck up the left side, and they're able to get the puck in deep. Far corner now, Barch goes to it. He tries to get there first and moves the puck up the wall, and does a nice job there, sealing off the hands of the Delta forechecker. And now coming out of it is Reese Verrier. He's got the puck. He gets it over to Pandachuk here in the near corner. 2:06 to go. Near side, Delta tries to pick up the loose puck there as they try to get the puck out, and it's held in at the line. Shot! Oh! And that somehow handcuffed Hartford, the floater from the point. Ah, it's a tough one, boy. I didn't quite see how that one played out, but it was a floater from the line. And just a lot of traffic in front of Hartford there, and he clearly just didn't see it, or maybe the puck was tipped. I can't see from that far down here. Puck in deep. Forward to now at the far corner. Game tied at 3. 1:42 on the game clock now as OHA brings the puck out and fired in on Hartford there. And we'll have a face-off. Shots right now in favor of Delta, 32-19. Minute and a half to go. Defensive change here for OHA as the face-off is inside the defensive zone. Wanting fresh legs out on defense now as Barch gets the puck, and he's going to go off the glass and out into the neutral zone. Delta regroups, backhands the puck over to Goodale, and he moves the puck up the left side. Back to collect it now is Barch, spins on his backhand off the wall. Nice play. He gets it up to Bowen, and he tries to backhand it through to Chen. And trapped in offside is Max Chen. Back to collect it now here is Delta as they come through. He's going to drop the puck here for Goodale, and he's going to start out up the right side. Barch over to Pandachuk. 1 minute here to go. Now in the third period. Game's tied at 2. Tipped right on. Max Chen down the right side. Tries to go around his man to Goodale, and he played that well. And they're trying to stretch it out again, but Barch is going to get to it. Moves it across the ice to Pandachuk, and they're going to get up the ice here and at least get the red line with 42 seconds to go. Pandachuk's going to carry that in. Sharp angle shot, and he whistles it wide. And picked up now by Fortune at the far side. And right up the middle. Picked up by Delta with a shot. Nice save there by Hartford. And back up the middle now. They got some speed coming the other way. Mac Host with a shot. Turned aside. Into the corner. Rasmussen now goes to the corner. In there with Verrier. Battle for it with one Delta player. Verrier gets sealed off there along the wall as they battle for it. 5 seconds here remaining. And the puck squirts free. And that'll do it for the third period. So at the end of 3, we're all tied, and OHA is going to come out of here with a point at least in driving this talented Delta team into overtime. We can be very proud of the boys for that, but I know they want more. And the opportunity is going to come in the form of a 5-minute overtime 3-on-3. So stay tuned for the exciting conclusion of this one. It has Coach Jesse going over some strategy here with the boys on the bench facing the 3-on-3. Keep in mind that this Delta team has only lost 4 times all season in regulation. And Karpiuk getting jeered by the Delta White team a little bit as he has a good smile on his face as they give him a standing ovation. So Pandachuk, Bryant, and Chen out there to start. The overtime period, 5 minutes on the clock. And Gillis, Isfield, and I didn't see who the third Delta player is, but Pandachuk's now got control of the puck in the far side. He brings it across the blue line. He's going to give it up to Max Chen, who's going to come down the right side. He's going to try and beat. He's going to try and do this all by himself. He scores! Max Chen, the overtime hero for OHA. As the boys empty the bench. And look out, folks, we're coming home happy. Wow! Max Chen, the overtime hero for the Big Red Machine, and Delta can't believe it. Unbelievable. Max Chen with a burst of speed down the left wing and buries it with the backhand, not even 13 seconds into overtime. As we'll take a look at the Barge TV replay here, as Pandachuk brings the puck up. He makes a nice pass over to Chen, and he just turns on the afterburners, gains the corner, and backhands over the top. Glove hand, left hand glove of Karpiak, and that is it, folks. Boy, oh boy, what a game. What a game. So I'm going to throw up the graphic here. And I'd like for you guys to send in your 3-star votes. Give me a second here while I tabulate those as you watch the handshakes there at center ice. All right, as all of your congratulatory messages coming through here, I tell you what, the votes that we got here were all over the map, and I tell you, it's not easy because they all played really well, and we can be really proud of their effort today. As Rasmussen, sorry, Craig, thanks for chiming in here. Great goal by Max Chen. Karen echoes my sentiments exactly. That was sweet. And the victory here by OHA, boy, they've had some big ones here this weekend. And I tell you, they are playing the best hockey that they've played all season. They're playing it right now. So hopefully you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. As we'll tabulate the score, or the 3 stars. Okay, your votes are in. Thank you guys for chiming in here. As we'll take you to our final screen here, as the final score is OHA wins this one in overtime by a score of 5-3 over Delta Black, and indeed how sweet it is, as that reflects in your 3-star selections tonight. Max Chen, the first star and the overtime hero, had another brilliant game out there for OHA today. Equally so, Lance Bryant was so solid up the middle for OHA today, and the back end juggernaut of Lucas Pandachuk gets your 3rd star. So thanks you guys for sending all your votes in here today. And on behalf of all of us here at Barch TV, I want to thank you guys for joining us here this weekend as the boys put together an amazing weekend of hockey and winning this one over the talented and number 2 seed Delta Black team by a score of 5-3 in overtime. So again, on behalf of all of us here at Barch TV, thanks for joining us this weekend. We'll see you folks back in Penticton. The boys win this one in storybook fashion by a score of 4-3. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you folks at home.